Greetings to all my SEO friends and family. Ralph here with another video, and it's been a while since I did one from the laptop, I think. So we're here at the laptop, and I'm just going to share with you the method for, like I said, getting to 10K a month as fast as possible. What I'm going to try to do by this upcoming summer. So this is the method. I call it one brand at a time. Focus on one brand at a time. Okay. This is the mistake that I made this year, 2018, which was getting business listings for 4 or 5 different brands. It just wasn't a good idea. All right. And the reason for that is because the algorithm. I didn't fully understand the algorithm at the time, but I understand it now. Google is more about geolocation. So the more locations you have for one brand, at least, the more results that you're going to get, period. All right. So this is just a general walkthrough and overview of what I'm going to be doing. I would advise, if you're doing the rank and rent method, to grow your company, grow your business, follow these steps also. All right. So one brand at a time. So the first step is to get as many business listings as possible for one brand, right? Hit the name one brand at a time. So get as many business listings as possible in the same region, right? So let's say I'm in the Central Florida region. Sorry about that. That was my phone there. I'm in the Central Florida region. So there are different cities in the Central Florida area. So you have Orlando, Winter Garden, you have Windermere, where I live, you have Ocoee, you have so many other different cities. So, one business, let's say, for instance, with me, I have let's say a bounce house rental service. That's one of the brands that I'm building. That one brand can service all of these different areas. So instead of getting an address for 4 or 5 different brands in these different cities, you just get these addresses for one brand. All right. So how do you get these business listings? Because we know with Google My Business Listings, you need an actual physical address, right? So these are the steps that I've taken. Okay. The first thing is, because I live in the area, I've worked in the area. I know a lot. I'm not from the Central Florida area. I'm from South Florida, but I've been up here for quite some time now. I've been up here for 13, 14 years. I've met a lot of people, and I've developed some good relationships. Go through your phone, right, and look for friends and contacts. Look for people in your phone that live in the region, all right, and people who you get a piece of paper, because this is what I did. People who you feel like would say yes to you without much pushback, without much recoil. Anybody that you write them down on the list, right? Write them down on that list and call them up after you create the list, of course. So with me, I did it. I think I came up with like 20 people in just the Central Florida area. And I also did one for South Florida because I got family and friends down there. That one was much longer. I think that one was like 40 people that I'm like 80% sure they're going to say yes to me. All right. So that's the first thing. Go through your phone and just write them down. Like these are your business listings. Just write the names down. These and these are people who I'm not going to have to pay. I will if they ask me to, but I'm not going to pay more than $20 because I got a list of people. I'll just go through the list. Somebody's going to give me an address, right? Multiple people are going to give me addresses for free. So go through your phone, write down the names. Once you do that, that's one method. Call them up, ask them. I'll create another video with a script, but it's not really a script. It's your friend. So you say, hey man, this is what I'm doing. Can I get I got my own business, or I got my own website, and I need an address for it. Like it's hard to write a script for this because you got to know your friends, you got to know who you're talking to. So you figure it out. All right, you're smart enough. Next is your coworkers, right? People who you work with. I got some people that I currently work with that I believe would say yes to me. I have some previous coworkers that I work with that will certainly say yes to me. I took that down, wrote down that list. That was a separate list. I put down coworkers. Wrote that because I'm only going to build about 5 to 10 Google My Business listings for each brand, and because of that, I'm not going to go through the entire list of people that I have, but I want to have these lists in my own personal database. So that way, when I'm ready to start another brand, I can go through this list again and utilize the people that I didn't use for the first brand. All right. The next free method is the Facebook friends, your Facebook friends. So again, go through your Facebook friends feed, friends list, and people who you actually know and may have a relationship with. Reach out to them through Messenger. Now, this method is, I'll put that method as free and paid. The reason why I'm going to put that as free and paid, I don't know what happened there. Okay, the reason why I put that as free and paid because some, we know how Facebook works. You don't have a great relationship with everybody on Facebook. Like, everybody's not your friend on Facebook. So some people you may have to pay. But go through, write down a list of that. So that's next. That's that. So these are the paid methods. Facebook groups. All right. This method will work very effectively. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Facebook.com. I'm not going to go there now. Just go in the search box and type in whatever city you want to get a Google My Business listing for. All right. So you would go to Facebook.com. You would type in, let's say in the search box, let's say Winter Garden, Florida, right? I would type in Winter Garden, Florida. And then after you type that in, you would then type in, what is it called? Garage sale, right? There will be a ton of groups that will pop up where people are trying to sell items. Okay. And you can put a post in those groups, offering to purchase, or to lease out, I guess, say somebody's address for a small fee, right? It can work. I haven't done it yet, because I don't need to do it yet, but this is one of the methods that I will be using in the future once I exhaust my free friend outreach method. I call it the FOM, friend outreach method. So let me put that here. And this we will call paid outreach method. So that's that. All right, so that's Facebook groups. The next thing is to go to Craigslist. You can do Craigslist. Craigslist works. As a matter of fact, just go to Craigslist right now in your city. You should, if you're an internet marketer, you probably know how Craigslist works. We've all tampered with it before. So go to Craigslist, and in Craigslist you will just put a gig, not a gig, it's a gig or something, but you just write out an ad, right? An ad for that city, and the ad could go something like, hey, you're looking to make a quick $25 to $50. I need to lease an address for a Google My Business listing, et cetera, et cetera. I'm willing to pay $50, $25. I'm not going to pay more than $50. I wouldn't pay, but I've been on there. I've seen people who have paid $100 for a business listing. The highest that I'll go is $50. All right. So that's the Craigslist method. You go in there, you put an ad in, you will get responses. Okay, you will get a ton of responses. And from that alone, you can create a database. So basically what I mean by that is you will get, let's say 10 people respond to the ad, right? You only need one address for that area. So let's say if it's Winter Garden, I only need one address, but 10 people responded. So what I would do is I would select the lucky winner. And from there, I would keep the other 9 contacts. I would keep the other 9 people who reached out. I'll keep their contact information. So in the future, again, when I'm ready to reach out to someone, I would contact them and offer them my pricing. So that's the Craigslist method. The next method is to utilize the USPS PO box address. All right. Again, like I said, this is a paid method, but you can go down to every city pretty much has a PO box address. Not all of them, but some smaller cities don't have them. But most cities, yeah, even smaller ones have a PO box address, a USPS, a postal service. So you go down, you get your PO box. The secret to that is this: when you get there, you just ask them for a physical address, right? If it is outside of your city, meaning the city that's on your driver's license, okay, this is important. So if your driver license for mine is Windermere, Florida, but let's say I have to go to Winter Garden, they're going to say, why do you need a PO box address for outside of your city? And you just tell them it's for business purposes. That's it. Now with that, they're going to force you to buy a larger P.O. box address, and that's fine. And you tell them you only need it for 1 month. They're going to try to upsell you, I think, 3 months. Or even I think you might have to purchase it for 3 months. I think that's the case. Yeah, you have to purchase it for 3 months. But as soon as you get the verification card in the mail, you just cancel it right after that. All right, and then they'll refund you the remaining balance. So that's how you get the business listings. All right, this video is going on way longer than I wanted it to, but hopefully you understand this. Building one brand at a time with the Google My Business listings. Acquiring the goal should be to acquire as many before you start the process of ranking them. The goal should be just to acquire the actual addresses, the physical addresses first. All right. So that's it for this video. The next video, guys, I already have secured another address. So I'll probably walk you through the process of optimizing the Google My Business listing. All right. And that is it, guys. So I'll see you in the next video.